My name is Kernspecht, Keith Kernspecht, and I'm very happy to see you all here. My English is a little bit rusty because I haven't spoken English for years.
Speaks better English than me.
This is not. By the way, this is Bill Newman.
Yeah, in case there is one person here who doesn't know who I am.
About 30 years ago, I was 28.
I was one.
Yes.
No, I was 8.
No, I mean 24 years ago.
No, I was 8 when I met you, yeah.
28 years ago, when I was just born, I had the opportunity to learn Wing Chun in England, in the Chinatown of London, a long time ago. And now I have the big chance to reintroduce the Leung Ting Wing Chun to England, which gives me a lot of pleasure. And it's a real challenge for me, because for me, England is still one of the greatest nations in martial arts, and we do hope that we're going to do a good job here. I'd like to introduce my friends and my team. I've introduced already, or he has introduced himself.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Bill Newman. By the way, also a former Wing Chun man who's done Wing Chun how many years ago? Don't say before me, I hate this.
When did you start?
Earlier than you.
Okay, well it was just after him.
Yeah, one day. And now he does the second best screamer.
No such distance. Sort of drifting away from him. Yeah?
And while we are introducing the screamer people, this is Steve Tappin. You may know him because he's doing lots of things for us here in England. Okay, I'd like to introduce to you. I leave out the Sifus because everybody I'm introducing now is nearly a Sifu. I introduce to you Amy Holztape, 6th degree Wing Chun, Chief Instructor, USA. Okay, I introduce to you Mr. Sifu, whatever, Rainer Tausen, 5th degree. He is the one who is in charge of Ireland. And I have another 5th level who is in charge of Scotland. Thomas Troy. From the castle gym, and who also will be some kind of visiting instructor for England, is Heinrich Pfaff. Heinrich Pfaff and his partner, Thomas Hartmann, are giving the first demonstration. And then I'd like you to meet Roland Liebscher-Bracht, 4th level. He's from Frankfurt, and his team is going to give the second demonstration. And he is in charge of Wing Chun for Health, together with his wife, Dr. Bracht. Where is she? Such a long list. And from Austria comes our man, Oliver König, who is in charge of Wing Chun marketing. Also the chief instructor for Austria and for
Czechia and Slovakia.
3 countries? Is that too much for you?
I help him, it's okay.
London-based instructor taught in Hong Kong is our good friend Tam Yu-Ming. Teaching in London, and you can always refer to him. We're happy that he's here. Sifu Klaus Schulz from Staffordshire. Mick Lane. Mick Lane. That's a nice name. That's where the dogs come from, these dangerous ones. Yes, the one Bill had. Yes, okay. Okay. Yes, and I'd like to introduce to you Ronald Butler. Castle-trained Wing Chun instructor, and he is also our official translator, and he is going to coordinate our work in Britain. I introduce to you from Denmark, Allan Jensen, Lars Lind, and Henning Daverne. Who is who? The thin one.
I'm Henning.
No. Okay, and then we have from Italy. Yeah, this is the most important person here. From Italy, because he's my neighbor. Sifu Filippo Cuciuffo. And from Spain, Sifu Victor Gutierrez. From Holland, Sifu Frank Schaefer. This big fist always means there are 5th levels, which so we call them masters. Yeah? Okay. And now, from, help me, Giuseppe Scambri from Switzerland. Also going to give a demonstration later. Ernst Krause from Belgium. Globetrotters. And then directly from the Cayman Islands, where the hell is it? Now, he must introduce himself. He's from Oman. You know where Oman is?
In the desert.
From Oman. Who is he? Did you say your name? Yeah, I've heard it, huh? Before I forget, our public relation man is here. This is Marco Senft. He's responsible of our magazine. We have a twice a year magazine, which we gave to the Englishman. And he's also responsible for another magazine, an international magazine, which comes out in 6 languages. And he's also responsible for this. He's responsible for everything on his shoulders, right? He has to work a lot. That's why he's so thin. Okay. And from Colombia, where's that? From Colombia, Andy Berzik. I've forgotten one. Chief Instructor for Israel, Sergio Iadarola. So, we have you here, and we start with a demonstration.
Leung Ting Wing Chun is self-defense and combat in its purest form. Its techniques are absolutely unique. A WT man or woman fights by feeling. Physical contact with the opponent automatically releases trained reflexes. These provide the direct effectiveness of this martial art. Only in this way can the WT fighter use the attacker's strength and turn it against him. WT means being able to tense and relax specific muscles anywhere and at any time. This skill provides an unequaled feeling of well-being. The ability to move well becomes the ability to fight effectively. The necessary ability to relax the muscular system is also the basis for good health. In Leung Ting Wing Chun, improved fighting ability therefore goes hand in hand with improved health. In WT Qigong, the health-promoting system in Leung Ting Wing Chun, optimizing the condition of the muscular system and consequent improvement in physical and mental well-being is a central aspect of the training. Leung Ting Wing Chun, the most effective of all self-defense systems, and WT Qigong, the art of healthy movement, therefore share the same basis. A functional muscular system capable of the finest motor movements and targeted relaxation. A musculature in peak physiological condition. Perhaps tomorrow in a street somewhere.
What we in Wing Chun believe is a magnetic zone field. So everybody has a personal, individual magnetic zone, which depends on the distance. Let's say if somebody wants to kick you, the longest weapon is probably the side kick. Because the most stretch is the longest weapon. Punch is probably the boxing jab. It's the longest. So let's say he gives me a side kick. So man, he needs to come at least there to kick me. And to hurt me maybe a little closer, so like this. Okay? So if he jumps around out of this area, and kicks around there, so I'm quite relaxed because he can't really hurt me or bring me in any trouble. If you kick there, so doesn't care, I can stay the way I want. So if he comes closer and I get a little bit funny, I have my just closer. Do you speak English anyway? Okay, just prepare. But no matter what he does, if you understand the footwork in Wing Chun with the pressure and all the stuff, we talked a little bit, or I explained you a little bit earlier on. So the position of Wing Chun, basically, I explained you, if you don't have the pressure together, just you turn up your hips. It's basically nothing else than like this. This is what's happening, right? So you just squeeze your knees, and your lower part of your body is tense all the time, in a relaxed way. So if you later on start to feel shaking, your legs, it's perfect. So what's meant, the lower part is like a bow is ready to shoot. It's already extended and waiting. Your upper part is very relaxed. No matter what he tries to do, so you're already ready to attack. He, no matter which step, punches, kicks, grapples, whatever, he needs to prepare. So the magnetic zone field is the distance. Let's say, you give me the side kick. The one thing is very good, if somebody can kick you, you definitely can kick him. No matter how tall he is. Even a small person can kick straight when he gives a side kick to him, being attacked like this, okay? So if he can touch me, I can touch him. It's the natural physics. This is the basics. No matter what he does, this magnetic zone field helps us, one of our first concepts, not to anticipate the move of the enemy, because you can't. So we don't fight visual except in the beginning. As soon as the fight starts, there's no time for visual reactions. Everything is too fast. So when he jumps around there, no matter what he wants to do, he wants to attack, he needs to prepare, because I'm already there to attack. So I don't need to step first, prepare. He needs to step first, you see? This is what he needs first to attack me. No matter he wants to punch me or grab me, he needs to step first. And this is what we call magnetic zone field. He steps into that area when he can't touch me. So over there, I don't care. If you keep from there, just from there, kick. See, I'm not in danger. If you kick me for real. So in this case, I don't care what he wants to do. Because he moves, I attack him. So his first movement is preparation. My first movement is an attack. So we don't waste any time for that, okay? So once you understand the concept, just with the simple Wing Chun steps and chain punches, you can defeat the most non-Wing Chun attacks, like say Thai boxing attacks. We don't mind anything against Thai boxing, Taekwondo, karate, boxing. Don't misunderstand when I say this, because just for the beginners, when we say Thai boxing, people know what we mean. It's like a roundhouse kick, or boxing is like jabs and hugs and uppercuts, stuff like this, okay? If you say grappling, it could be anything. So the style, we don't care about styles or methods or systems, okay? So just what we try to do to provide somebody comes to our school, to give them the realistic chance to defend him against all kind of attacks. So it really doesn't matter, it's Taekwondo, karate. We don't care about these things. Okay, so you understand. So the first, whatever he does, first thing you always try with a circle step. Let's say he wants to give me a snap kick like in karate or something. You just do this. You don't need to block. First of all, you have to understand, you can't block a kick is much stronger than my arm. First, second, these don't work. Scientifically, if he gives me like a Maigeri or something, this is what you see in books. You kick me fast. So he kicks against my arm, look. Because he doesn't kick the target. Looks fantastic. If he would really kick the target, kicks my little brain down there. Now my arm is too short. Scientifically, blocks doesn't work, you see? But in most demonstration kick, they are here. So he kicks against my forearm, which makes a block. But because he kicks my arm, he doesn't kick the target. So we don't believe in these things. Everything below our genitals, we don't block or try to touch with the hand. So any of my knees, you kick, just kick. You see? My circle step, which is like a wedge. See? Any force, look, I make like the same foot moves each time. If he gives me a knee kick here, so my energy is always forward. If he gives me a kick with the other cross kick, if he kicks me over here, just kick, don't worry, just kick. See, I'm safe, or cross kick over here. I'm always safe, or snap kick. I still use the same foot. Or even a roundhouse Thai kick. Or from this side. So he can't reach me because I'm not there. So it's very important that you learn less resistance, much as possible protection while you attack. So basically we don't teach you self-defense, we teach you self-offense. Okay? You know all the saying, the best defense is your own attack. Yeah? You can choose boxing, whatever. You probably learn something like this. Hey, you. Right? So if you're tough, you can take it, but maybe the other person is not tough. It's not good for him or her. Okay, so you have always has the fight visual. So if you fight, which I'm going to next stage is hands. Okay, so look, you always protect the same wedge, triangle concept you have here, you have up here. So what I always say, you have a three-dimensional protection shield in front of you. If you take your upper body from your groin to the top of your head, with your vital organs, you divide in a vertical midline and a horizontal midline. This is approximately your solar plexus. This is the center point. From here, a straight line goes straight to your enemy, any kind. Doesn't matter the size, your center line grows with a tall or short, whatever the enemy is. So the small guy is here, the tall guy is here. Why? So let's say you have a small guy. Can you go on your knees, please? I love this position. So don't call me Monica. I'm not Clinton. So, hey, I have to hear this every day in California. If I stay like my center line would be straight, he could hit my tummy. I couldn't even touch him. You see, it's a big angle. That's why my center line drops to his. Now, if he wants to hit me again, I can go forward and be protected, even if smaller. You see. Now, let's say it's Michael Jordan. You like this one, right? Now, the same here. If I keep my center line my own level, so he has all the angle to hit me. But if I lift up to his angle, now if he punches me, so I can go in. You see, I'm protected, and he can't touch my tummy because this is too far away for him. So you understand a little bit about the center line variant in WT. Now this is very important. Now if you look at frontally, so we have basically the width from elbow to elbow. You have the depth from your fingertip to your elbow. Okay, and then you have the height from your highest point to your lowest. So which creates, if you have an imaginary line from the top of your head, top of your finger to the manzao, you have one imaginary line and one here to your groin. So now, of course, if he stays in a manzao wuza position in our system, if he doesn't move at all, you can hit him very easy. Now this is where we put our one in our concept, one of our first active movements. So if he moves in, the arms move forward, so which creates pressure, which you need to make a wedge work. No pressure, no wedge. Okay, the same as we here. The same concept we exactly have here for the lower part. Okay, but more important, of course, is your upper part because of the vital organs. But we still care about our legs. Okay, so most people that don't care, give me a kick, they go like, boom, and they're tough. 25, 26-year-olds, they're gone. Everything's broken. So we don't want this. Everything you see in Wing Chun, the distance, we have no blocks at all. So everything's a hindered attack. So if he's very close and he gives me a kick from here, I can do what we call bong gurk or jab gurk, or he kicks over here. I try to kick him, but he's so fast, I was so slow that he can have my kick, which turns in this position. Same with my punch. If I punch, he's very strong. He will push my arm in something like this, but the arm is still active, trying to move forward unconsciously. Okay? So the same concept here and there again. If the distance to open and he kicks me, whatever, so you're not going to try to do this, because this would not work for a woman or a smaller man against a really hard kicker. So the same thing. Remember, in your legs, he kicks you, you just kick, or he kicks you this way. You can always use him. So you're not standing there and anticipating. Right? So you understand how you can't do that. So very important, everything is an attack. Now, if you understand this concept, you already have the bridge for the two distances, which is the most dangerous to get in. So now, doesn't matter, later on, for me, I have no problem how expert he is in kicking, spinning back kicks, whatever you try to do, because I'm in before he can do anything. So I don't care about what kind of a tool he's going to use to hurt me. If I'm too slow, he kicks, or spinning back kick or whatever. You can always do these things. Second, if you're a little late. You're much later, he kicks you high, you don't know. You can always use your techniques according to the concept, but still, if your footwork is good, for a beginner, so what I'm telling is basically people like other Wing Chun styles, our guests here, or new first-timers in Wing Chun, if you know your footwork, your basics, first 3 months of work, I'm not using any technique, kick me please. Just simple steps, or he wants to grab me or whatever. I'm here, grab me again. It's all footwork, so you don't see bong zao, cham zao, you don't see any kind of techniques. Actually, we don't sell you guys or teach you guys techniques neither. So if you understand everything, it's just motion. Relaxed, forward energy. If somebody comes, bends your arm, fine. You go back into this, like a feather. So you don't have a cham zao. These things don't exist later. Sounds very complicated. But as soon as you have any resistance, any kind of thing like blocks, then it's not for Wing Chun, not for women. It's not Leung Ting system. Anything is no resistance is Wing Chun, Leung Ting system, okay? So, of course you can do all this beautiful stuff for shows. We have to create things like you saw this morning, that you do these things so you can show everything in a performance. But for real, you have to crash the guy because of fear, okay? I can show you a couple of demos. Kick me anything. Yeah, do very simple. If you guys the hammer kick, what he try, I don't know what he's gonna do, right? So you can always go, but important is to balance. You don't have the pressure if you just lose, because most people don't understand how can we stay on the rear foot. Very important, everything you learn in Sium Tao, which means little idea, There's not one big little idea, there's lots of little ideas. Every motion, every little bit has an own little idea in it, okay? So this is what you learn here. It's the most important. If there's any secret, it's in your footwork. So even I step in, sweep my foot. Look, I'm always here. I'm not keep my, just pick my foot. Oh, power. Even he moves, I'm not shaking. I can punch all the time. So I'm not fighting for my balance. If I would have like some people do 60-40, if I do this, now I'm very vulnerable. He can attack me because I have to fight for my balance. So very important. Now when I show you, it's because of my pressure. Sweep. Move my foot. So you can also do these things, but it's not, again, it's not active. When you feel, so I'm not trying to sweep my foot. Okay, if I feel a little too strong, more than my pressure is, no, Figma. I just let it go, you see? Just let it go. Just let pass his foot. But I'm not doing it myself. I'm not lifting up here. Go. Take a leak and then move on. All right? Because then you avoid over the other one. You don't want to let it in. Now, also with the footwork, because this is important, otherwise you can't close the gap. This is our position. Your rear knee is hidden behind the front knee, so you have a wedge as you have it here. Once you're in your opponent, we do not stand, it's not our pre-fighting position. Wenn ich das mit Mansa, wo ist er am Fuß vor? The problem is, look, I can kick him, he can't even touch me. So if he gives me a roundhouse kick, see? Now, stay, don't move that foot, again. Don't move that foot, look, I'm still here. Kick me from there again. Now you see the distance? So my head is still here. Now I don't give him a target. This is our pre-fighting position. Now if you kick me, what do you have to do? So, scusi. So he needs to come closer so I can hit him, right? But before I couldn't do it. Okay? So again. Now you see the distance? Now, that's it. So I can touch him too. Remember? So it's the same concept for against kicks, also against, when you really can stay like this, you force him come into the fist distance. Okay? Otherwise he's going to dance. So we don't care, we don't run after people if he's, let's say, over there, jumps around, we just don't care. You want something, you come. So he needs to attack you. If not, you're very, in that case, we're very passive. Right? Very passive, so we don't want trouble. So whatever he does, okay, give me a hammer kick. Everything is diagonal, you just go straight in. Give me a roundhouse kick. Give me a snap kick. No matter what he does, give me a spinning back kick. Spinning back kick, spinning back fist. So geht der Fußvorschuss mitgedreht. Achso, den hier. See, I'm always in. Either one of them, kick or back fist. So I'm always here, I'm always in. So once you're in, you crash the guy. You don't give him space at all to move. So which means you disable a kicker, any kind of a kicker, or a boxer, or puncher. So once he attacks me, go. Can you punch me? Punch, 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 kick. So I push him in a position, even though he wants to do elbow. Give me elbow. My distance is always here. Now he's maybe in a position to throw me. Love me. Okay, the problem with most grapplers, they forgot about the hands of the enemy. And the enemy, or in this case, against the grappler, the enemy doesn't know how to use their limbs. Okay? As long as a human built the way we are, it's only one way to fight. It's using these limbs. The question is how you use it. How you use it. Some people like this, some people, and some people take one go or kickboxing. Some people grab you. Hey, please! Again, it's nice. All lovely, all the philosophy, everything. Beautiful. But as an individual, I'm more interested in saving my face, my nose, everything, okay? This is more my concern than doing nice movements. Has to be logical, rational. Okay, all the motions have to be very economical. Save me time. Generally, most people They work, what? Manufacturers, offices, they work 5 to 6 days a week. They have maybe twice, if they're lucky, 3 times a week for 2 hours or an hour and a half to train. So they can jump ropes, they can do all these things, but you know how long it's going to take to learn something, any style they do? So in Wing Chun, you don't need this. Now you start with Wing Chun, you stop the class with Wing Chun from the first day on. The most simple stuff, after one class, intensively doing chin punches, doing the footwork, will help you to go to this gap. It's most important. Once you know this, then we can start to show you skill more techniques. But this is a high skill already. When you start Wing Chun, this is what we show. In the mid-level, you do lots of cheese, lots of technique, and you guys are going to be lots of confused because so much information. The higher you go, the less you will use them again. Because your body is ready to perform at any time. An incoming force will push your limbs in any direction. You're not decide this anymore. So you will become a circle back to them what you learned the first day. Because I'm very high ranking, and I don't want to show him my bongsa or my faksa or my nice chamsa. I don't care. If he attacks me, I want to hit him before he hits me. With the most protection and less resistance as possible. For that, you need to be very flexible. Okay? Any questions still here? So when you understand this, then you don't need to go in this theory game. Yeah, what if I do this, if I do that? Because I don't care. Try it. I knock you out, you try. It's very simple. Okay? What I'm explaining you guys is not aiming both step, don't mistake. It's the Leung Ting sister. I'm a human, I'm beatable. I try my best to survive till today, but again, it's about the efficiency of this system, which makes me who I am, end of the day. I can do boxing, wrestling, I would always go home like this. Right? I think I look a little bit more pretty than that. Because I have the protection I need while I attack the guy before he attacks me. You understand now? It's about the system, it's not about the person. But humans always like to pinpoint somebody, hey, I want to be this guy. But why is this guy so good? Because the system behind him is so good, which gives me all the chances. So this means everyone in our organization has the chance. My Sifu was one of the first in the world to climb up. Everybody was in front of him. I have the same chance in his organization. Everybody has a chance still to go on top of me one day, you know, like. So it's no, everything is open. The person who understands the concepts and works hard will achieve his aim. Very, very simple. Okay? It's all about yourself. And this is the same thing for self-defense. If you're really interested to protect yourself, you're not going to jump around. You're not going to make the nice movement on the back. You're going to look something that's rational, fast, and effective. Okay? So now, again, combination. A lot of people go, wow, what do you do against combination? The same thing again. If you let it happen, if you get in this space war, he can box, he can combine. Right? But again, he needs to come in, combine. Hey, where's your combination? Now, even though I'm not using my skill, I'm just still first student level. First and second student program, what I'm showing you guys. And he has already trouble. Okay? So, it doesn't matter. If you want to use more, if you box, so you can go more. So now, he can't even use the elbows, nothing. So he only can grapple me. Once you understand the pressure, let me bring this. I already locked him. I give him all my weight by unbalance, you see? Because I have my pressure. Wrestle me. My hands are always free. I'm never going to hold him. One of our principles, if you hold, you can hurt. If I hold him, I can punch him. And it's the only chance for a weaker person to keep constantly hitting him. Same spot. Wrestle me, bring me under. Hey. Now you can't even wrestle me. You understand now the idea? But if I go, any question the first to distance, kick and punches? Good. Elbow, knees. Even be here, I go back to the wrestling later, or grappling. If you're here, he grabs your knee and neck, try to give you whatever. Let's say I'm here, you grab me, takes the punches, he's a tough guy, and try to do his Thai boxing. Give me knee. If I have my pressure here, he has no space. He lifted up his leg. So now it's here. Now again, one of the advantages of the Leung Ting system is what? Using your limbs at the same time. Many of them, right? Not just focusing on the knee. If he grabs me here, I'm here, gives me a knee, I'm not going to do. Go. Right? So if he gives me the knee, well, I'm working down here. I'm working upstairs. So he will never have 100% focus behind any of his attacks. Because he's fighting for his balance. Because I'm able to assist him, to use my limbs, to keep him busy up there and down here. And because of the contact, attack me. Because of that, I already locked all his weapons. I control all his hands. Try to kick me. Lift that leg. Now he's just switches weight, right? Punch me. Punch me, see? This is what you guys call them later. Cheese or whatever. I will come to that too. Punch. See? Whatever. He drops his hand, punch. I'm always here. All my energy goes to his face. And what we teach you in the end of the day is not fist fighting or leg fighting, it's man fighting. His brain wants to hurt me. These are just tools. And the most other styles punch, they want to do this, they want to hurt the tool. Or even some other Wing Chun people, right? Okay. Mama fetch, Jetso. You see things like this. Look, the energy goes there. And Leung Ting, the energy goes there. So everything is focused on the captain. Once you get the captain, the soldiers are out of control, right? So you understand the concept, the principle a bit more? Good. So whatsoever, you know how to get in with our basic movements, basically. And from A to B, a lot of things can happen. Let's say, look, you punch me very fast, okay? Go. Did you see a bongzao there? Punch me really hard. Come on, again, look. Anybody see a bongzao? Yeah. Anyone else? Again, look. Did you see a bongzao? But there is. The problem is this with people that collect techniques. And this for people that like to fish in seminars. A little bit here, a little bit there. They go home and they have lots of ideas. But they can't fight at aim. To reach the aim, it's never possible because they already know too much. You know, I call these people that know much but can't do it smartass. So what I mean is, if you go and you say, look, let's say I'm a Wing Chun teacher, he's my Sifu, right? I'm following him for 10 years. And he shows me this, okay, hit me. So I beat everybody, one day somebody comes and, oh, Sifu, didn't work, your stuff doesn't work. So Sifu goes back, hey, so that guy attacked me. Look, works on with me, so there's something wrong with it. Show me slowly again, Sifu, show me. So the Sifu goes very slowly, now, picture by picture. Now you stop the picture. So, Sifu was like, what's happening? What's this? What's this? You have never shown me this. Hey, I showed you, you just didn't look. Punch me, look. It's there, you just watch. What I'm saying is now, you have to stop the whole motion in the middle. People see this. What is this? I don't know, let me see what's happening. Punch me slowly. Oh, he's bending my arm. Whoa, what do you call it? Okay, let's give a name. Well, it's a swinging arm, right? He swings my arm. So this is the name. Let's say Wing Chun would not be developed in China, would be here. Now you go to Hong Kong, teach Chinese, go, swinging arm. It's just a name. It doesn't change on the scientific concept and motion at that time. It doesn't change anything. It's just a name. Now what's happened, the student's going to go, what? Technique. There's a pocket full of technique. Now he goes and works with this. Now the student, same thing, head, but now the punch me inside, punch me here, okay, very fast. Did you guys see some jumps out or something like that? Tanzo? Anyone see something? Same thing. 5 6 7. He changes direction. It doesn't work. Then he hits me this way. Slow down. Okay. Boom. Same thing again. Called chamzao, sinking elbow, right? Because his elbow is being forced to sink. So another technique. What's happened, his pocket is full. Now he knows so much. This is, by the way, your brain, okay? What I'm saying, right? Now, you're going for a real fight. Now the guy attacks you, you go like, ah! Stop! I have to see what I'm going to use. Hands are no good, chums are no good. So you don't have time to make a decision which you want to use. So that's why we believe in 4 principles. Each arm, you can put four directions on it, and if you put both in a bigger sense picture, same here. So if this is indoor, you have a lower part inside and outside of the indoor, and the same outside. So if you're here, and I go forward, his force can push me over this side, or this side, the same from the inside, you see? So while the picture is both my whole arm, so if it goes on this side, you see, this could happen, or if it pushes this way, still this could happen. So you have the same reflexes on this side. Reflexes, we do cheese up to implant them, that you still attack without pre-arranging your movements. That's the whole job, the duty of Chiza. So Chiza is no fight. A lot of people, let's turn this way a little bit. And with this, you attack me, so I'm going to pose. Then you see them this way. So they're all pre-arranged. So you don't have, if you attack me very fast, I don't know what I'm going to attack. I'm able to absorb his force, not change his direction. Look, if I stay in front of him, okay, attack me very fast. See, I still let him go. I am here. So I use my sense of touch of my arms with the pressure when I feel he attacks to push myself away and let him pass and kiss my hands. Right? Any attack? Okay, you just continue to whatever you want to do. And you control him, you're here. If he pushes from here, you're always here, whatever, push again. Maybe this can happen, you see? Doesn't matter. So whatever his force is, you go with the force. Not against, but your energy still goes to his center line. And when you're here in Wing Chun, we fight frontally. And many Wing Chun people mistaken, they think they give me punches. Ah, I fight frontal. Right? You see a lot of people doing that. Again, this means if you attack me, I'm out of his center line, but he's always on mine. See, I'm frontal towards him. He's in front, but I'm not in front of him. This is what a lot of people don't understand. So this means, again, the most secret is here. To close all the gaps in all 5 distances is your footwork. If you can't move, you become a target. What is happening with a target? They shoot it, right? Very simple. If you can't move, if you block, you do this just like. Maybe you have this, you can't move out, you're back and forth, one line fighter. They're going to catch you sooner or later. And you need to be fit and young. So now, knee, elbow, everything you have here. Let's say I'm going in, I survive the knee and elbow, and all of a sudden he grabs and throws me. Go. Maybe this. Go, do it. So I'm always my pressure. Or he does a grand judo throw. Come, just throw. Throw me. Because of my position of my foot, I have no weight still. Throw me. Because of my pressure on his knees. You guys can't see, and this is what it is. No video, no book in the world can teach you. That's why you need an instructor. All these books and videos are very important, but then in the end of the day, you can't without an instructor. This is something you can't teach in books and videos, okay? So you need, the books are good to get the information, and you can learn it from your teacher. Oh, maybe there are mistakes. Right, or like a Seanage. Now, all your Simtao, everything you learn, you can use. Everything you want to do, okay? Because not able. And Joachim did a very long time, jiu-jitsu, stuff like this. So it's not somebody that doesn't know. See? I'm not leaning forward. If I would sit like this, so, see? Very easy to lift me. Lift. Very easy. So my hand is all the time free. I can do everything. Eh? Even he's strong with this, I can't do that too. Okay, so hit him. just step back and he's right where I want him. Okay? So this is against the throws or whatsoever. If I'm here and he goes all of a sudden behind me, going behind me, I said. No. Go. See, I don't need the rest to waste my energy. What the problem with the most common styles is, because they don't have a center line. I need the grappler. So now my Omar weapon's gone. So I look like him. I hold, I wrestle, this is what he wants to do. No matter what you do. And then becomes incest, grappler against grappler anyway. So Wing Chun is different because of your concepts, center line theory, and all the stuff I mentioned. If you want to grab me, first of all, listen, I don't attack. If he's in my range. If you're over there, I don't care. I'm active in the beginning when he moves, but he got to move in. Move in. I don't make the mistakes. And then he can get in. So you're not like. And you would do the same thing because you try to anticipate. Okay? So if I'm here, he attacks me. Okay, another Christmas thing. Okay? Go.
Almost larger.
Go from there, go down. Go down on your knees. Just jump on there. Go. Go. Even he grabs me, bring me down. Bring me down. Very difficult. I don't hit his skull. I hit all his nerves, I hit his neck. It's very painful. And then what you have to understand is the way we punch. Are you okay?
Vollkommen.
The way we punch is very relaxed. So most people have with a close range, they can't punch. Their fists are swollen, they break their thumbs and stuff like this. Because they have a very, stiff form of a punch or fist. They're very, very like this. You do these things just to relax your wrist. So it's like you have a bird in your hand and you don't squeeze. The shit goes down, head goes up. Like you hold the bird here. You don't want to let it go. Just so, very relaxed. So, no matter what you do, look, even I hit him, most people always say, oh, Emin's videos are, he's like this. My first is very fast, I don't want to hurt him. Second, even I punch like this, look, my open hands. So I'm not squeezing, yeah? So I don't, doesn't hurt me anyway, because once you know this stuff, you're very relaxed. Your joints works for you, not against you. So even you haven't chunked your punch like this, whatsoever. If I'm here, if he turns his face down, go up, no, just the face, not the upper body. Face down, look, up, back, 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 to left, like a magnet to the other side. So if you have a board, you see, I like this. Okay, you have something very heavy and hard, I can't break, but I will break it, you'll see. When I have the video, I will punch a hole through. No. Give me that roll. Yes. But this is what you mostly see, why people hurt their fist. Very strong. I will hit a punch through this without me losing it and making no scratch on it. You'll see. Hey, I can't focus. I locked your elbow. Of course I can't do it. But now, this is what you see most in performances, demos, stage stuff, right? You don't have the time to make your enemy's face flat and just position the way you want. That's what I'm basically saying. These are nice demos, but I don't know what for. Because the face is not flat. You can hit here as round, you can do this on you when you punch like this. Most boxers or professional pro-contact karate do the head problem with the wrist because of overextending already here. If you hit like this and he turns his face over there, ouch. So that's why it's very relaxed. No matter how I punch, as soon as I touch, you turn. Over. Verstanden? My force goes through, you see? It doesn't hurt me. And let's go like, if you do this, see, even I miss, it doesn't hurt my joints. Or my, okay? That's a very important, or now what's the best thing, if a close range, you see, you're grappling. And if you push pressure, even this doesn't work. Push pressure on me. Because the way you stay, you have no, so what you want to do? Build up your balance or you want to hit? So one doesn't go with the other. So you need the balance first. You have power. Push me. Now you can move. Right? Now I have power. You got it? But if I'm like this, and he's heavier than I, push me. But if he's heavy and I'm here, push me. So I just can pass. Because higher you stand, of course with the pressure, more flexible you are. Deeper you stand, unflexible. Even if you think you're strong, but you're unflexible. So now the next thing is, let's say the guys really go close to you. Grab me, right? Look, and punch this face. Let's say, see up, grab me, excuse me. I can punch very hard. I don't want to do it now. I'm strong, right? I can very punch and turn. So you have all these punches. If it's this way, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Whatever. Even if my hand is here, I can punch this way. You see? So it doesn't really matter. So if I'm here, he's on my side. Yeah. I can punch hard enough to break his nose. Or he's here. Enough. Go and hurt it. It doesn't matter, his face is here. So once you know all this stuff, you can punch. Understand the form. You know, all our secrets in our form. And I think they look quite different than the other people's. You can apply them, but first you need to understand. Once you understand, then you understand the concepts and all the stuff, you can fight fighting system. Defend yourself, right? So, whatsoever. Now you get also on the ground, let's say, oh well, somebody pulls you, you lose your balance no matter, you're not the best. I understand all this stuff, so if you're like the average person, and again, people fall in trap to discuss with others, oh yeah, well, beat up this guy, is okay with this guy, I don't know. Again, you people are not going to fight Mike Tyson for any name you imagine is famous. Because you go after work, the next pub, rush hour, you have your after hour beer or whatever, there's a guy who's going to grab your girlfriend's ass, you've got to fight him. And this is what Wing Chun is made for, not for you, okay? Because people have always these funny ideas, right? So, now let's say whatsoever. If I'm here, let's say he grabs my leg and brings me down to the floor, I'm not trying to hold, okay? Push me down. See, I'm here. My leg's always contact, I'm not trying to hold the ladies before I do this jiu-jitsu stuff. I don't make you all fall flat on your back. And your air is gone, and right? You hear, so even now, next to what he wants to do, come get close to me. Right? So if he jumps around, go just the first student level, fast. Go faster, faster, faster. Come slow, I can kick him. If he gives me time kicks, so I can kick him. Doesn't matter. If he holds my foot, grabs, I can, all the stuff I have in my form. Remember this stuff or whatever, I do this. I can bring him down, thank you. Make sure, this way, kick him, or all the stuff you do in the form. See, everything with the hand works here. All the same concept, so you don't need to change your concept. Well, most style, they do grappling, they have to change, they do boxing, they have to change, it's the same thing. If he pushes my leg over there, the spring is there, you see? Hand back, come in. And just let him pass, he turns me, you see? Like a Bongzao turn or Tazao turn. Now he needs to get up. I can kick him, or if I'm enough, I'm protected, I can get up here, see? You go just very easy over him and just keep the shit out of him. Right? So you learn how to fall, you do a step, boom, you learn how to get up, kick, without using your hands, and protect your face while you're getting up. Very easy. No force. See, very easy. You don't need to do this, okay? So you learn only start beginner. Second is making the circles, grabbing you, pushing you aside. And then the next one is for 3. He pushes me, steps halfway in, going on. Just maybe you keep him here, see? Just to bring him down before he gets in, before he can really, with this whole force. So the dritte Programm, eh? Or you push him, okay, go. You can do these things, always ready to kick. In this case, this is a long extension manzao, like a mangurk. These both are like substitute for wuzao, because it's not a punch, it's his whole weight. His whole physique is like a punch now. You need a little stronger manzao. Okay? So that's what you understand. You get all this. Let's say you push him, you can catch him, whatever. You can catch him maybe here. You can do this, or he pushes this way, or straight kick. Okay, you can do all this still in the 3rd student program. The next one, he pushes me this one jumps in. In my hands again. I'm always free. I'm showing you because I'm not moving with them to show you I don't need them really. But they're always ready to hit. I let this force go this way, not on top of me. So I'm not trying to pull him. Now, once you learn this, jump again. Now look at my hands now. So I shoot him, I hit his throat, whatever. As soon as he comes close, I can hit him. And still be with him, you see. If he wants to get up, I can kick him before I get up. Okay? I'm on top of him anytime I want. So let's say, so this is the same like in Chizao, or with the 4 concepts, left, he pushes me left or right. Yeah, let's say, look, langsam, push me out, so he can't, boom, you see, I got him over here, okay, or push me out, but you change the direction this way. You see, both ways, the same technique, but both sides. Now he pushed me from the outdoor, jumps straight on me, let him go this way, or the same thing, he pushes me outdoor, but crosses my body. See, like a bomb girl, I can get on top of him, ready to punch, you see? Each time I roll one momentum more, I'm top of him. Because later you drill this stuff, you get up, jump mal rein. Okay, he pulls me up and then very easy, okay? Just hard work. So, now the last part is, I think you guys call it tackling, right? Tackle. So let's say he is either between your legs or here. I'm not going to use my hands, go down. Now let's say we're in this position. Okay, he's already that close, so I can't use his force in the sense of running into me. He tries to mountain me or get me in a headlock, go. Hey, go. I just show you how I can use my lip to hurt him, you see? I can always use a kick and go ahead, continue. So I'm not using any force. I can have my coffee while he's doing stuff. I'm very relaxed here, I'm not stiff. Just like you understand Jiza. If he moves, he turns me move. Okay, just the same thing. Later on, try again, you have your hands. If he comes close, I use him. Come on, Joachim. Go. It's the modern version of Italian spaghetti with an implanted spring. Always put one leg in front. I'm not stiff. Look, if I do it very strong, then he can turn me, right? So it's very like cheese. So it's all same concept, you're standing, you're on top of the guy, you're underneath the guy, you're flying in the air by parachute, underwater, lighting system stays working. So, now, do I have 10 minutes to put on? Okay, now what you have to understand is, it's not, now once you do Lazzo, again what my Sifu said early on this morning, Lazzo, a lot of people mistake, when you Lazzo, they're like all of us, boom, they're like this part, but this has nothing to do with Wing Chun. Your students are always smaller, less fast probably, less skilled than you. So and that's why it's very important that you teach a student where the importance is. Fine here, you give me a low kick, I show Wing Chun. All of a sudden it doesn't look so good. But if he can't keep up, I can make Thai boxing look good because he doesn't understand what I'm doing. So you have to emphasize the Leung Ting system because it is wonderful. If he kicks me, so the same concept, just close range and Lazzo. Lazzo, give me a kick. So you move, I go in. If I'm slow and he opens up, I'm so close that he can't hit my leg. You see? That's why the jump curve happens, because I'm too slow. He forces my leg in something we call jump curve, and then you can kick. But if he jumps away further, so I can kick him, I kick him, and I fall away. You got the picture? Now, you can put everything, I'm playing just for now, not the Wing Chun guy. This is our neutral position. Give me your hand. And you wrestle it, see? But again, now let's say it's the fight over. I did not punch him, now on the ground, I just wrestle. Fight is still not over. I'm not in the right position to hurt him really. Can you punch me? Yeah, punch. You see? He doesn't know it. Because he doesn't practice the concepts. But if he knows the concepts, he just keeps punching. So I'm losing it. Now you see? So this is the idea. Make you guys aware of these things. So if I'm the Wing Chun guy, and you everything else. Come on. See, he doesn't have the space to do anything. Now, before you see all the Jet Kune stuff, everyone knows Jet Kune. Why this look good and why it works and why it doesn't work, I explain it too. Because it's the mid-level distance, right? So, bewegst du, machst nur Packschau, ne? When you see the people doing this. Now watch. Why it works? Because he's a dummy. This is what Jeet Kune Do people do. When I'm here, you do Jeet Kune Do. Just a simple straight punch. Anything you want to do. Grab me hand, left, trap me, unten durchgreifen, do the next move, next move. So first, second, no matter what he does, even I don't use my hands, packs out back fist, I close the gap, he can't hit me anymore. I just do the same, boom. So it doesn't work. You understand? Because one, to the momentum is kaput. Like Uncle Bruce Lee, he did from 100% he had, which is down to 10% bad. Even I admire him, I like him very much, but this is the fact. If I do this, he's the Wing Chun guy, whatever I do, you just, the hand is free, step forward and chain punch, okay? And I'm very fast. You see? Even I have no chance. You see? He's always there on the right time. This is the question, which Leung Ting is confused. Not about fast and slow. This is what people do in other methods. They're all being there on the right time. Safe. Okay? Thank you very much.